chased that fox, though the holler up Weeping Willow Grove Road. Around that old plantation on Cypress Hill, around the back of a shack where the moon shines still. We went through Old Man Dryer's living room, into the kitchen and through the den, where Old Man Dryer's was lighting a fire inside of his wood stove. We ran through the mudroom into the backyard, then we made a loop around the house. Ran right through the chicken coop, I came out with a mouthful of chicken poop, and the fox a mouthful of Dryer's beloved prize hen. I stepped it up a bit and accidentally swallowed my jaw right before I could spit. We then ran back down the hill. This fox apparently has a ridiculously strong and a wave of foulness fills the air. Next thing I knew, I was knee-deep in a stock pond, and it was ripe from the fermented cow poop. I vomited a little, and I could hear inside the Daniels barn someone was sawing on a fiddle. I pushed just enough and broke free from the cow shit swamp, and kicked up dust and continued to give chase. The ground was dry, cracked, and brittle. I made it through the pasture, around the bend, into the cove, up past Bear Gulch, into a field of clove where I spotted the fox. Here's my chance. I stopped, took aim, and then squeezed the trigger, and shit, the gun ain't cocked. So I racked the liver and chambered, rammed into my Winchester 243. I took aim again, but the fox was much further away, a bit harder to see. I pulled the trigger anyway, and I then heard a ricochet. I shot just a bit high, and the bullet hit below a big oak tree, bounced off a pile of rocks, splintered, and headed straight for me. It hit my upper lip and knocked out my front tooth, and caught some shrapnel in my eye. Damn it, I wish this asshole fox would die. He ran up past Richard Garrett's barn, bleeding out. I headed towards that farm for help before I wind up in a pine box from the obviously much smarter, witty fox. Damn, it's something I came to regret. I knocked on the Garrett's door. That's when I heard a voice tell me to turn around slowly and drop to the floor. Sir, can this wait? I just shot out my tooth and my left eye now, if you please. He asked, are you John Wilkes Booth? Yeah, why do I know you? You're a wanted man, Booth. I then said, duh, I'm a famous actor. What's your point? I have a train to catch to Duluth this afternoon. He said, on your knees, you won't be making that train, you yellow-bellied scoundrel, freeze. He then cocked his repeater, now I won't say it again. I then realized it was the voice of Big John Corbett. I didn't dare resist. Enough to realize I wasn't in a scripted play. What the hell was I thinking that entire day before the dress?